Hey guys, it's Heather from Psychology of Superheroes. I'm here doing the first episode of Batman the TellTale series. Now, I have started playing this before. I started with episode 1 when it first came out, but then the lag was just unbearable. Now, you play as Bruce Wayne in this game. That's who your character is. So your decisions are Bruce Wayne's decisions. And I'm going to play as the traditional type of Bruce Wayne, like who I think of. The playboy, sophisticated, billionaire guy. City Hall. It's a really interesting looking City Hall. Hey, Pat.
What are you?
Oh, bye, Pat. Gotham was founded in 1820. That's interesting. It's fun to know. Who are these guys? I feel like I've seen that mask before.
Get it open. On it.
Harvey Dent is running for mayor in this game, in the storyline.
Bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
I really like this game because as you'll see, they really play up the mythology or the legend aspect of Batman, and I love that. Part of the reason why Batman is so effective, even though he doesn't have powers, is because he makes himself this legend for criminals to fear.
The hell?
That's not good. Oh, Commissioner! You alright there, Commissioner?
They're on the 52nd floor. I'm going in.
Hey, wait! Wait for backup!
Oh, that's me. That's Batman. Okay.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags.
No wonder the cops want him dead.
Hey, you ever seen him?
Do they?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
He is not a believer. I really hope the lag isn't going to be so bad in this playthrough. When it first came out, it was ridiculous. Like, you would hear dialogue, and like 5 minutes later, see their mouth move. You guys can't see me, but I panic whenever I have a reaction time type of control thing. Don't listen to me. Watch what's happening. See lag.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
I have to.
No one else will. Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed, the city is safer now.
Sure.
It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
Criminals in this city. They need something to fear.
Shit!
The hell'd he go? Whatever
He's
got
about
in,
to
don't let
pick
it
you
get out.
guys off one by one. You won't even see him coming, because that's the Batman. Part of the way Batman really generates this fear and this mythology aspect is staying in the shadows. If you see him, then he's real. If you're not looking at him, he's more of this ghostly type figure. You can let your imagination run wild that way. Oh shit, I'm supposed to use this. Ruh-roh. I don't like moving my hands from the arrows to the mouse pad and back and forth.
Back to back, circle up!
protect you. No one's looking up.
What the hell is this?
Keep that cover. Just easy left. Nice. Some Blair Witch Project stuff going on here. And there he is, the Batman. Eyes
I know you're
glowing.
trying to create a myth,
Yes.
but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come back! Come on! Come on!
Shit. Ah, crap. Shift Q, which is that. Ah. Shift Q. A and D. What did I just do? I'm not sure. What is this? What is this? In there! I hate the mouse pad part.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock?
In one of my playthroughs, I had already died at this point, so I'm glad you guys aren't looking at that.
Payday.
I love Catwoman, and I love how they do Catwoman in this story. Again, I've only gotten to like the very beginning of chapter 2. But so far, Catwoman's pretty badass.
Stay where you are! You're under arrest!
No. Am I? I don't think so, pals.
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are
you.
becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
Is it? Is it Bruce? Or is Bruce Wayne the performance?
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
Oh,
I was
voice
wondering
change.
if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all of this.
I like that matte lipstick.
Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
Not that I'd wear the
Doesn't
lipstick
issue.
myself.
Someone
But
to
I
hunt
admire it
down
on her.
people like you.
So that makes me, what, a villain? Sounds fun. Gotta admit it, though. You give a
She's
good
into
chase.
the
One day
whole
you might
role-playing
actually catch
thing.
me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal?
Tonight.
It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Oh.
Bring
Kinky.
it, Bat.
Ah. Nice. I'm doing pretty good for like my third playthrough of this episode. I'm pretty sure I'm only gonna go downhill from here.
Move us in, closer!
Only because I know what moves to expect. And also, they just like really like doing the slow motion punching thing. That helps. Gives me a second to hit the keys. You can kind of anticipate what they're going to tell you to do anyways. What is that? Here's a question. Where does Catwoman get her tech? Obviously not from Wayne Enterprises, right? Oh, she's pissed.
Two of them now? Jesus, got it! Wait! Do not shoot!
A cat and a bat? What are we, rhyming now? Shit, that was the wrong one. Shit. I pressed E instead of Q. My bad.
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit.
Nah.
A myth can't be killed.
Same.
You, however, are flesh and blood.
Who?
God damn it! I said don't
Fire him. This is why we have a problem in America. Trigger happy people. That, the computer gave me that one. Like, I was nowhere near that. Oh my god, am I gonna save her? Don't mess up! Don't mess up! Thank God. Oh no, I did it wrong? I did it wrong? Oh wait, no, I did catch her. Okay. Whew! 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 Oh, there's her face.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me.
Catching
Not sure if it was
her.
for my sake or yours.
Don't struggle or you'll fall.
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle. I know men like you.
Catwoman, the real psychologist of Batman. Is that his tech? Did she steal his tech? Nice! Okay. What a way cooler
Step
grappling
out of the
hook
shadows
than any
and
other
be
rendition
Bruce
of
Wayne
Batman.
tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then. Time to save the city.
Hey. Straighten up my tie. Ooh, Harvey Dent.
Thank you.
Harvey Dent is
Thank
in
you,
my
everyone.
living room.
A humble district attorney like myself is not
So this
used
is
to
Harvey
such a ringing
Dent
endorsement.
pre-Two-Face,
Even one who cut Gotham's
which is
crime
pretty
rate in
cool.
half.
And he just met Catwoman because
For
he
too long,
seemed like he never
this
knew her
city
before.
has burned with corruption
So
and
this
greed
is pretty early
under
on with
Mayor
the whole
Hill's
Batman
authority. But I promise you, a
storyline.
vote for Harvey Dent is a
And he
vote
doesn't have a
to
Robin yet
finally
either.
Put your foot down, and together we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would. Well, there he is, fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce.
Well, I tee him up and he knocks him down.
I didn't want
That's
that.
how Mr. Wayne and I do business. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering
I didn't want to do
support.
the dorky thing. I wanted to say, welcome to Wayne
Together,
Manor.
we will change Gotham.
Damn, that was bad.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here.
Salty.
I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just wanted to make an entrance.
Congratulations, you almost missed it. You are a pillar of this city and my campaign. I need you here, tuxedoed and shaking hands.
A little
No
self-absorbed.
one came here tonight to see
Harvey.
me. They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful.
They came
It's
for
not
the
a kidney
drinks
stone.
and the
It's
free
only a
food.
little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again.
I'll do anything for Gotham. It's my home.
It's our home. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
All right. How about, put a dent in crime?
Nice.
You? That's not half bad. I'm gonna
Thank
use
you.
that.
Thank you.
Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime.
The Gotham
Where children can
boys.
play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, hmm?
You can start with the police department. There's some corruption there. The rest of the political people in Gotham, the government, city government, whatever you want to call it. Who's that guy?
Oz?
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Zellerbach.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband...
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on
Okay.
Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust
we
someone
go.
like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent.
That's a cat.
Everyone.
Don't mind the cat, everyone.
Right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together.
Old
you know,
families.
like birds.
Old white
You're
people
preaching,
families.
No,
Running
it's
cities.
true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the
Golden age
of
of
Gotham.
This
racism,
city's
probably.
luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look
My
at
cat
Gotham
looks
now.
like this game.
Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out
That
vigilante
freaking
justice like it's the wild
Batman.
goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
I'd say it all depends on the man. Sometimes you need a person who will go off script.
Cue Red Hood.
Such as dressing up in a bat costume?
And taking out the criminals who ruin our city. Though the cape may be a bit much.
It's the ears that do it, man.
Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's
Thank
most
God.
at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this
Are you
city,
taking the angle that Joe
to be
Chill,
killed in
their
a botched
killer,
robbery in some alleyway,
had some
it
kind
was
of mental
terrible.
illness?
Truly terrible.
And tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
Yes, I have
If
terrible
only that-
depression.
Deranged man had gotten the right treatment. Maybe. Well, I don't like to think
Was
about
he
maybes.
deranged?
And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, Harvey is the one who's been behind the project since day one. A vote for him is a vote for the memory of my parents.
Keeping it classy
You'll
and
have-
bringing it back to my buddy.
Thank you both. Not saying I doubted you, but that went
I can be
better than
social.
expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Oh, well, hello.
No, hello.
Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
Shut
This is a
down.
private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Tonight is strictly off the record. We can talk, but nothing gets written down.
I'm okay with that. I was just hoping to see what makes Bruce Wayne
Champagne.
tick.
The ladies.
This is quite the social event, Mr.
Oh,
Wayne.
come on now. It's so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing?
I'm emotionally unstable.
You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Just between us, politics bore the hell out of me. Too many words, not enough action.
Didn't think you were the type to get his hands dirty.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood?
Lipstick, surely.
Yeah. It looks like...
I'm going with the Playboy angle.
Actually, it's lipstick.
Well, no wonder you were late. Say no more.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman
Back up,
who
Harvey.
loves this city.
We all
Excuse us, Miss
know
Vale.
Falcone is a mobster. Calm down.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham
Slimy,
for
man.
all of us.
That's so slimy.
Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out.
Jesus, Harvey, inviting a known criminal to your fundraiser doesn't exactly look good for your
Moron.
squeaky clean image.
Let me worry
No.
about that. A word of warning, Bruce. Play nice.
I mean, I'll keep it classy, but the
I've
man
been in
needs
the
to
market for
go.
a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the
Let's be
decor
sassy.
offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Well, you couldn't afford it.
Yeah, right. Carmine Falcone. Thank you for welcoming
Oh, I
me
haven't
into your
yet,
home.
pal.
You're a respectable man, I hear.
Oh, yeah, I am. I am respectable. Pissing off the mobsters.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
Alfred just saved the day.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill had... Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Come on, guys. Bruce.
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy
I'll
for
talk
a
with
few
him alone.
minutes.
We talk alone.
I
Just you
don't
and
need
me.
Harvey
Sorry,
to
Harvey.
influence how this conversation goes.
I'll get a drink or something.
Go get a drink or something.
Christ.
What a hideous pool table. I don't like them unless they have the green felt.
Yeah, well, that's just like Harvey, huh? Wants to make sure the rules are
That he's
followed.
getting his votes. That he's kissing up.
But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand?
Awkward.
And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
Well, I would say you can uphold the law and still do what's right.
To a point. No one gets remembered for staying
It's
in
not
the
about
middle.
being remembered, bro.
I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne.
Chinwaggin.
Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship.
Have some chalk.
Chalk this for me.
Okay.
Here, pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat. Or I
Chalk
can
your
pull it
pool
out from
stick
under.
for you.
Whatever happened to being a gracious
That's a little
host?
weird.
Okay, imagine. This is me. And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move. And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Hey, this isn't a deal with the devil.
Careful with my pool stick.
I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake.
Calm down about my dad, fam.
And which to break.
I think I'll have someone see you out.
But bye.
Okay. So that's how it's gonna be. People don't say no to me.
No.
Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
I mean, that's okay. Call me names. It's at the end of the first... That's not the end of the first episode. I think that was just the first, the lead-in so far. Okay, so this is just the beginning of episode 1. That whole thing was just an introduction. Hello?
It's me.
Did he just say hello to his car? Oh, it's to the entire Batcave. You say hello and it's voice recognition. Episode 1. Realm of Shadows. In case you couldn't read that, it's Realm of Shadows.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with breaking and entering incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight.
Thanks, Batman.
5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Yeah, they don't mention Catwoman.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really
What is
after.
that? Do retrieve the data. Thingy-majigger. Where was it? Where was it sitting? It was right over here. It was right. Data drive. Here it is. That's what we want. Look at it. Bam. That's what I want.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
Random stabbings are the latest headache. Skyrail cars at the back computer.
Riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers.
That's right. That's not what I wanted.
Died, while most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition. The police don't have any suspects at the time.
supposed to be going with this?
2 more patients
Movie
have gone
tickets.
missing from Arkham Asylum.
Where am I supposed to
bringing
put
the
this
total
in?
number of escapees from the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year.
Here?
Only
Is it
3
here?
have been caught to date.
What am I
All
doing?
the escapees highlight the rough,
That's what I just
some would
clicked
say
on.
inhumane
That's what has all the
conditions
people.
at the aging asylum.
I'll check that out in a second. I'll check it out in a second.
Twin brother and sister Leon and Valerie Muldoon should be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do
Is
not
it down here?
approach
Data port, right here.
immediately.
What? That's a pretty sweet gamer's chair.
Let's find out what was so important.
Of course. I can get around that though,
Wayne
right?
Manor has 7
I'm Batman.
bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you
Dude,
here.
he probably doesn't want to go to the
in
movie
a
theater,
dark,
Alfred.
damp cave. In front of a computer.
I'll leave as soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
You get
I
to work from
agree.
home.
It isn't normal work. Even worse, the best outcome is that no one ever finds out you've done it.
Yeah, well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
Though not unappreciated.
No.
Did you find out what that Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking
Ah,
at?
it's so slow.
Try a different angle.
Some Tony Stark technology there.
But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs. Everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
It says 0%.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Is it? Oh, it's dinner.
Thanks, Al.
That's nice.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally carve Mrs. Zell back away.
Same.
But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone.
Good.
Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
I don't want anything to do with Falcone.
Well, he certainly showed interest in you. That's what worries me. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce.
Yeah, Gotham's great reputation.
Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex.
You don't remember seeing her when you were a kid growing up in Gotham? Alright, now we'll check out the codex. The cat burglar.
Found her.
New criminal on the scene tied to several recent break-ins. She's effective and doesn't leave many clues behind. Currently, the GCPD has no leads. I wish I knew more about her. Bet you did. Who else we got? Let's hold on. Previous menu. Let's go through these. Let's go through all this stuff. Start at the beginning here. Thomas and Martha Wayne, deceased. We already know that. Founders of Wayne Enterprises. My parents. Dad was a physician. Mom was a Wow. Don't listen to me. She was a philanthropist. They worked tirelessly to help the less fortunate, setting up numerous charities and expending their vast resources to improve the city and its citizens. Murdered in an attempted robbery by a man known as Joe Chill, who's also deceased. I believe he died in jail or in prison. Alfred Pennyworth, Wayne family butler. In case you don't know, he's the faithful, patient, ever helpful, and also sassy Alfred. He's been a part of the family my whole life. He raised me when my parents were murdered and guided me when I thought I was lost. He's my butler, my confidant, and the most secret weapon in my arsenal. He complains frequently about my nightly activities, but he's still there to patch me up when I need it. he's also pretty salty. Harvey Dent, Gotham City District Attorney, mayoral candidate. A new friend. Alright, he's a new friend. They didn't grow up together in this storyline. They just became buddies. And the best district attorney Gotham City has seen in years. His political ambitions have always been as big as his ego, and now he's hoping to become mayor. He's got so many ideas for how to save this city. I think he'll be good for Gotham, but I have to steer him down the right path to get there. Alright, so he's hoping to influence Harvey. He's too easily swayed by anyone with power, regardless of their murky morality. We already saw that with the way he wanted those votes from Falcone. Hamilton Hill, mayor of Gotham City. Exhibit A in what's wrong with this city. Hill should have been thrown out of the office years ago, but he's got his hands wrapped around Gotham's government in a death grip. I'm surprised if he's not already in cahoots with Falcone. You'd think he would be if he's been mayor for that long. He's been suspected of numerous crimes, but there's never been enough to make any of it stick. He's rotten to the core, and one day this city will realize it. Harvey's out there doing his best, and hopefully this upcoming election will be the end of Hill's corrupt administration. Alright, we read about the cat burglar, Catwoman. Oswald Cobblepot, aka Penguin. So he's already named Penguin. Crimes, arms dealing, illegal boxing matches, okay. Receiving stolen property. He was a childhood friend. Okay, so he grew up with Oswald, but not Harvey. But he's almost a stranger to me now. Just like me, his family fell apart here in Gotham. He went off to boarding school in England, and there our paths diverged. So he actually went to England in this storyline, and that's where he gets the accent as the Penguin. He seems to have fallen into a life of crime. The last 2 decades gave him a lengthy rap sheet and a strange nickname. The Penguin? What happened to you, Oz? That's a good question. Like, he looks pretty normal. He doesn't look like a penguin like he does in some stories. So I wonder how in this storyline he got the story, or got the nickname Penguin. James Gordon, Lieutenant. Okay, so he's not the commissioner yet. I'm sorry, I've been calling you commissioner this whole time, but you haven't been that much upgraded. Barbara Gordon is his daughter. I wonder how old she is in this story. I wonder if we'll see her. I hope we see her. He's a good by-the-book cop in a department that doesn't trust Batman. He was recently tapped to lead the Major Crimes Task Force, an impressive promotion, so he's doing something right. I think he could be a trustworthy and reliable source of info, but I'll need to cultivate that relationship. He's a family man, so he's not willing to take necessary risks on the street. That's fine. I'll take the risk. Awesome. Okay, so at this point, he's not the commissioner, but at the beginning of this episode, we were already talking to him on the walkie-talkie. We let him know that we were about to come in, or I was about to come in, me, Batman. Vicky Vale, investigative journalist, one of the Gazette's most ambitious and competent reporters. I've read her stuff. Some of it can be a bit tabloid, but her passion for the truth is undeniable. That's new, I guess, for reporters, some reporters in Gotham anyways. She's been with the paper for a while, covered all kinds of beats. Someone like that has the kind of access others would kill for. Dun. She might even hear more about what's going on in Gotham than I do. One day, I may need to find out what she knows. Now, in the Batman movie by Tim Burton, or directed by Tim Burton, I think, if I remember correctly, and it's been a while since I watched those movies, like childhood, Vicky Vale was the love interest. Carmine Falcone, or is it Falcone or Falcone? We're gonna go with Falcone. The worst kind of gangster, one who tries to mingle with high society. We just saw that. He tries to make out like he's so classy, but he's a mobster. He seems to have his hands in everything, including smuggling, real estate, bribery, and fraud. We saw the real estate. He wanted to buy the house. I could haul him to jail, but he'd walk the next day. I could shut down one operation, but 2 would pop up in its place. His empire is vast and multi-layered. Finding hard admissible evidence is required for a conviction. Alright. What else we got? Gotham City, population 10 million. That's a pretty good sized city. This city is like a living creature. It's always growing, outward and upward. The people who live here are survivors. They have to be. And they deserve better than the corruption that infests this place. Something that I really like about Batman, it's not so much that Batman or Bruce Wayne is one of my favorite characters, but I like the environment of Gotham. I love this city. It's funny to say. I love the idea of the city that is so corrupt, and it needs someone who's like a Batman. I really like the villains, to be quite honest with you. I like the villains in Batman more than I actually like Batman. Arkham Asylum, established November 1921. I wonder if they'll ever go into the story about how Arkham Asylum was founded in this particular series. It has a really interesting origin story itself. Gotham City's only maximum security psychiatric hospital for now. He and Harvey Dent want to create that new one. Outdated in every way, also incredibly unethical. Building is falling apart, equipment is antiquated, and the staff's methodology leaves much to be desired. When the Thomas and Martha Wayne Memorial Hospital opens, these patients will finally get the treatment they need. Wayne Enterprises, that's what I run, established 1870, so not long after Gotham City was established as a city. Multinational corporation founded by my ancestors, covering all manner of manufacturing and finance. I inherited a majority stake from my father, but I'm not involved in the day-to-day operations. However, the R&D resources have been helpful in pursuing my private interests, because that's where he gets his tech from, which really was going back, like, where does Catwoman get her tech from? She had some pretty impressive stuff.
Not much to find, apparently.
But I talked for a while.
Break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately.
I'll stay out of height. I have to as a legend.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. That guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted. The media isn't good for anyone's health. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
I wonder how long I've been Batman at this
Vale
point.
noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent.
Not that long, but I have a lot
with the incident
going
at the
on in
mayor's
my
office,
Batcave.
it would undo all the long nights and close calls.
I probably spent a lot of
you
time in
endured to get
prep
here.
before I actually became...
You're in the spotlight more than ever.
I have a job to do, okay? A responsibility to this city. You know why I do this.
For the car, I presume?
Yes.
Well, the car helps.
Yes.
Oh, yes, you drive that thing like a bat out of hell.
Nah, punny Alfred.
Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
Take it. Oswald. Penguin. Alright. I'm gonna go check him out.
20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
We saw that in the codex.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Are you? I'm not even sure.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Shit.
Well, as much as I enjoy having this one-sided conversation...
I'm sorry, Alfred. I got distracted.
Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious.
I will. I'm sorry.
But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until
I can't.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Cobblepot Park. 6 a.m. Who wants to meet then? Calm down, Penguin. Wait. The early bird catches the worm. So that's why he's up so early. Because he's Penguin, the bird. And it's early. Alright.
Where are you, Oz?
In the park. In the park. Just look at my... Give him some change. I have billions of dollars. Why am I just giving him change?
Thank you, sir.
I could have at least given him a 50.
Great.
Running late, meet you by the statue. You're the one who said 6 a.m.,
with
pal.
No Oz.
Alright, let's just see what we got going on here. Was Penguin not raised by circus folk in this story? Was it circus folk or animals or something? Did he actually have a normal home life?
Watch wallet cash.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
But this goes through you.
I shouldn't have said hey to you.
Hey, you heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for?
Walk away, alright? Just walk away, family.
You're making a mistake.
Yeah, don't do
You
this.
already made one coming here. The next one kills you. And him.
Gentlemen!
Oswald!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
Ruining the moment. I didn't know this was gonna be like a romantic meeting in the park.
Stay down!
Oh god. He violent. Oh
This used to be a nice place. No lads like you don't belong. This is my park.
I just quietly watch.
You hear that?
Oh, it's all over his face.
Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little
Ew.
Yeah. Good as new.
Why would you do that?
Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Sure.
Thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Yeah.
That's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
I'm funny.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now, it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city.
I bet Gotham was pretty awesome. It sounds like in like 2 decades ago. It's pretty beautiful.
Mum committed to Arkham.
Oh.
Dad ended it himself, he did.
Oh, suicide. Snap.
My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
That's sad.
It's funny, huh?
Arkham? What
Same
did you do to
place
get into
that
Arkham?
ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life.
Yeah.
Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I had my own funerals to attend. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself.
I try.
Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone.
I didn't want that, bro. I didn't want that.
Made himself right at home. That oily...
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
And I shoved him out that door.
We can agree in earnest.
Alright, cool.
Falcone
I don't want to piss you off because
corpses a mile high, ruining
you got some blood everywhere.
All he needs is a little push. And...
Ooh, what are you recommending, pal?
It'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement.
I mean...
Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned.
A little frightening.
Things are going to be on the upswing soon, though. A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it
Revolution. It is interesting, though, how differently these two
Which
grew up. They
brings
both
me to
lost their
you,
parents.
Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list.
That's not good for a revolution.
When the revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said,
Calm
it's
down,
not gonna
man.
be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it?
Nah.
I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Okay. I don't know if your side is the right side
Good
yet,
seeing
bro.
you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
But like I was saying, it's interesting how they did grow up in two different ways because they came from similar family backgrounds. They both lost their parents in different ways, but still. And I wonder, so, okay, they both had to have gone to some kind of private school. Oswald went to a boarding school. But I think here's the difference. Bruce was raised by Alfred. He still had a quote-unquote parental figure in his life. Maybe Oswald didn't have that. He didn't have anyone who cared about him after that point. Find out more stuff, find more content down at psychologyofsuperheroes.tumblr.com, and I hope you enjoy it. See you guys next time.